I want to be very direct and clear here that as we move forward through this video, the thoughts and opinions are clearly my own. They're how things work in my home. They might not work for you. They might not be your views and opinions, and that's okay. That's the beauty of homeschool. Everyone's is different. Welcome to my channel. I'm Abigail, the Homeschool Hippie. For those of you who are new here, leave a comment down below so that I can be sure to welcome you guys. Today we are going to talk about 365 homeschool. I've gotten a lot of questions and I'm super stoked to make this video for you guys. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. So let's dive right in. What is 365 homeschool? It is also called year-round schooling, and so in essence, it's basically just using the full 365 days of the year to your advantage as a homeschool family. The next question would be, why on earth would you want to do 365 homeschool? And this is where people seem to really overthink and get confused about how 365 homeschool works. For whatever reason, when I tell people that we 365 homeschool, their instant thought is to go to a child sitting in a seat with a workbook for 8 hours a day, 365 days a week. And I really just think that's because the mainstream way to school your children is to send them to school for 8 hours where they sit in a desk and they learn things. And that's okay if that's what you choose for your kids. But our school looks so much different. 365 homeschool for us is extremely beneficial because it helps us meet the law requirements for homeschool families in the state of Missouri much easier. In Missouri, if you are a homeschool parent, you are required at the age of 7 at the beginning of a school term to educate your child for 1,000 hours of instruction. Those hours are broken down into two categories. 600 hours are required to be social studies, math, science, and English. The other 400 hours of instruction are those of your choice as a parent. You are welcome to instruct them in dance, swimming, chores, Bible, anything you choose as their instructor. So if you think about that, when you take it and you get to divide it by 365 hours, it works out a lot better for us. So it also gives us the ability to take more breaks. We like the flexibility that 365 offers to our family. As a family whose schedule changes so much, the benefit of 365 giving us the ability to take extra breaks or have an extra day off in the middle of the week is so great. I just love that I don't have to stress about needing to take an extra day off somewhere. We also are able to take that on vacation with us. We can homeschool on vacation, which means we can vacation in the middle of October or December if we want to. 365 homeschool also works out best for our teaching method. You will hear in the homeschool community a lot about the way you teach and the style of teaching you have. And for us, I will talk about that briefly here. I am going to make a video that kind of discusses the how, the why, and stuff in more depth later. But for us, we do unschool. We do school our children. We just do it differently than most people. And like I said, I could go on a whole tangent about that, but I will make a separate video discussing more in depth about that. We do, however, use a curriculum for English and math skills because I feel like at our kids' ages where they're pre-K, kindergarten, first grade, kind of laying those foundational skills of counting, basic addition, subtraction, phonics, and recognizing your letters and numbers is going to be very beneficial to us as unschoolers later. So the next question would be how? How do you homeschool for 365 days? Well, again, like I said, our kids don't sit with a textbook for 365 days. That's impossible. But I do have a little quote here that I'm gonna read, and I will flash it up on the screen, hopefully over here by where my hand is, so it doesn't just look like it's flying randomly. So this quote says, "To me, unschooling means that you educate outside of the box, that you use the resources, the community, the real life opportunities that surround you to raise curious, knowledge-seeking children." Amy of WorldSchoolAdventures.com. So, in simple, think about your everyday. Is there something in your community that you see every day? Is there a resource that you use every day? Do you use public transit? Maybe you drive a car. Maybe you use your cell phone. Another good meme, and I will try to find it and like pop it up over here by this hand, is how many homeschoolers does it take to change a light bulb? And the answer is the whole family, because you have to research it and you have to understand, how do we get light? Where did light come from? When did light come? How do you change the light bulb? What happens when you flip on the switch? Those basic things that you know as an adult and you take for granted every day because you spent 12 years learning them. And you continue to learn, obviously, into adulthood. But those basic things that you don't think about, you flip on that switch. When our kids say, "I wonder what," or "what if," or "how does that work?" that's where our lesson comes from. Every single day, our children are learning something. They're learning something amazing that they want to learn. And that's how we 365 homeschool. Basically, every day is an adventure, and we seize those opportunities to teach our kids whatever it is that their little minds are curious about that day. Like I said, we do have structured learning. I do try to keep that to 3 to 4 times a week, just so that they are practicing those foundational skills and I can see their progress. We won't always do that. Eventually, we will do away with that. But when I say that 365 meshes so well for our family, it is because we do unschool. And for us, that means cultivating that natural curiosity that our kids have and taking that and teaching them every single day. The next big thing that we get asked about is curriculum and 365. If we homeschool for 365 days, how on earth does our curriculum last? And the real answer here is it does not. We go through more than one set of curriculum in a year, and we're okay with that because there are times where our kids blow through lessons, and then there are other times where our kids, it takes them a little bit longer. For instance, we kind of started our new curriculum June 1st, and Nehemiah made it through 10 lessons in between June 1st and July 1st. So in 30 days, the kid made it through 10 lessons. We use Matthew C. So for those of you who use Matthew C., you could kind of be aware of how much that is. The big kicker here is we only do that for 10 to 15 minutes So that's everything that I have. Hopefully this video is not too terribly long. I know I rambled a lot, but if you guys have more questions about 365 homeschool or our curriculum choices, unschooling, anything that I covered in this video, just drop a comment below, shoot me a message. I do have more videos coming up, and I really would love to know what you guys want to know about homeschool, what you guys want to know about our homeschool, and any other resources that I can share with you guys. Thanks. See you next time.